We can't able to hear you.
Hi, Priya.
हाँ जी सर.
Video visible
हाँ वीडियो विजिबल है सर, ऑडियो नहीं आ रहा है इसका.
anymore. Revamp Foods Private Limited is an ISO 22,000 2005
हाँ सर
food
सही है.
safety certified organization.
यस सर ठीक है वीडियो.
Has two separate zones, white and black. The white zone is meant for the entry of officials, visitors, and guests. The black zone is for carrying raw materials. The trucks carrying raw materials enter through the gate of black zone, and the tires are disinfected by passing through a tire wash area, which contains 1% formalin solution. This is done to control and siege any contamination carried by these trucks, if any coming from outside the plant. Then comes the lairage, where the goods are offloaded, marked with seal number. Yeah, an anti-mortem inspection of the animals is conducted by a team of doctors from the state husbandry department of the government of Plain and in-house veterinary doctors. Only healthy animals are properly and kept for 24 hours under observation before sending them for slaughtering. This is followed by the race which provides the streamlined flow of animals into the knocking box. Before or in the section of the factory, members of the staff have to change his uniforms. There are different uniform and color codes for various categories of employees. This is followed by a complete hand and foot wash. Finally, before entering the main hall, to a flooring packaging. All through the process, extreme care is taken to maintain hygiene and cleanliness. The knocking box accommodates two animals at a time in such a manner that neither they can see each other nor the other animal can see the process. The animal is slaughtered quickly and humanely according to Islamic Sharia halal, which is monitored by Samir Ulimati. After slaughtering, the animal shackles to the poles on the way and gets suspended from bleeding for approximately 10 minutes. The dressing process is carried into various stages, and at each stage, doctors are appointed to do the post-mortem investigation. Later, the carcasses are sent to the chilling room to the active room to cool down. These rooms possess a system of high rays emitted from the slaughter hall. The cleaned and approved carcasses after complete washing and weighing are immediately brought to these rooms. The temperature of the chilling rooms for the carcasses is maintained at 2 to 4 degrees Celsius. Carcasses in these chillers are kept for 18 to 24 hours to mature and bring the pH below 6 or the offsetting of bacterial spoilage. Now the carcasses are shifted for deloading to the processing hall. All meat cutting equipment and machinery or any surface coming into contact with the meat is made of sterilized stainless steel. The meat is then packed into packaging area as per the desired weight and packing of the buyer's requirements. The packaging material used is tape and retains the freshness and taste of the product for a long period of time. After packing, the processed meat is delivered to the glass freezers. The Blast freezers maintain the temperature of minus 40 degrees Celsius within 10 to 12 hours to achieve the core temperature between 18 and 19 degrees Celsius. Thereafter, the frozen meat is packed in cartons and passes through a metal detector. Only the past cartons are kept in cold storage. The used tray goes to the washer room to maintain a strict hygiene standard. For shipping, the batch containers are stored in refrigerated containers which carries them out of the factory for transportation to the watch zone. Our qualified and experienced professionals process and pack the meat offal in a very safe and effective way. The main objective of revamp food is to supply hygienically produced, wholesome, healthy halal meat to the customers for their satisfaction, meeting the requirement in terms of product quality, safety, packaging, price, and timely delivery. Revamp Food Private Limited is committed towards the welfare and betterment of all its employees. Revamp Foods Private Limited has a full-fledged rendering and effluent treatment plant, which is approved by the Pollution Control Board. Revamp Foods is committed to maintain its quality management system as per international standards and continually improving the systems based on our own experiences and feedback given by our customers. Into the strict adherence to design quality norms. Revamp Foods Private Limited has received certification from ACHE by STS Labs, hazard analysis and critical control points, and data 146, Agricultural and Processed Food Products Export Development Authority. Revamp Foods Private Limited is a trusted name for many years in the global market of processed meat and recognized as one of the most authentic exporter of halal meat across the globe. Meat Poultry Farms are the part of Meat Foods Private Limited. Meat Open.
No, fast, this is as far as the topic is coming. Am I audible?
Yes, sir, you're audible, sir.
Yeah. So that's just as far as the topic is concerned, it was given to me the equipment and the specification of machineries in fish and marine products, meat and poultry processing. So I was taken it as a component in that topic and divided into four components. Just the meat industry, this is fresh meat industry, and another is meat processing, and third is the poultry processing, and the last one is fish processing. As far as the specification of the equipments and machineries are concerned, this will take a long time, so it can be possible to cover the specification part. Just I have shown you this video so that you can conceptualize the processing part of the fresh meat. Now, as far as you have already gone through in the video, the industry has still been three coil, white zone and black zone. All of you are that qualified persons, you know. The animal receiving, the kind of animal receiving or unloading or loading, you can say there is anti-mortem provision here for animals. And then shifting after anti-mortem, the entire animal into layage, where animals are kept for 24 hours. 12 hours, first 12 hours is with the water and another 4 or 12 hours for the water. Then the base and ram, you can say, where it goes, the animal goes to the standing part where the standing and the knocking box, you can say that you are separating blocks where as well as the provision of whatever the process of slaughtering is, there is a knocking box. You can say the knocking box. And in India, the standing of animals are in practice in very few processing industry, very few, because there is a division of opinion as far as the law is concerned. So some allow it and some does not allow it. So as far as the scanning is concerned, there are limited provisions in the big meat industry. So after that scanning and slaughtering, the bleeding, as you see, have seen that bleeding zone is there for the animals are kept for 5 to 10 years. Then our head real is there where ups and downs the animals are kept on the conveyor. After the removal and neck, that feet and that neck, there is a provision of dehydrating facility. I've already seen where after dehydrating it goes to skin room, and after the time of just after removal of the heart, there is incision was done, and the offers are collected. Offers are collected, and then and it goes to offers room where it comes at room or branch room or food room. Processing of the offers are white offers. You can say that well. And then the splitting of carcass is done. I have seen in that video, and into two. Sometimes the carcass is being divided into 4 parts. Then it goes to chiller. That's called chiller. For 24 hours. And temperature is also 24 degrees centigrade for the curing and the body. And after it goes for deboning. Deboning where it is separated from the bone. And as far as the front is, the packing is done. Hind part, what and the front part. There are 4 important parts. It is very important to know the side, silver side, rump and knuckle. In hind part, जो rump वाला हिस्सा होता है उसमें 4 important. There are 4 important parts. That top side, silver side, and rump and knuckle. On this very important fourth part of the hind side, the carcass is being evaluated by the company to the supplier. It is very important. अगर जानवर में ये छोटा जानवर है और छोटा पार्ट निकल रहा है या सिक एनिमल है या वीक एनिमल है या कमजोर एनिमल है और उसका टॉप साइड सिल्वर साइड कम मछली है छोटा निकल रहा है 8 केजी 7 6 केजी का नहीं निकल रहा है तो उसके हिसाब से सप्लायर जो है से बार्गेन करती है इंडस्ट्री के साथ क्योंकि मैं वर्क इन दिस इंडस्ट्री दैट इज व्हाई आई नो the process of purchasing and the evaluation and marketing part of this. And then packing as per the requirement of the supplier on that box, 20 kg for 24 kg or 18 kg, and 9 and 4 parts are given. And then it goes to through the metal detector, and after it goes for the freezing. And two types of freezing facilities are generally available in the buffalo meat industry. One is the blast freezer, another is the plate freezer. The big piece of the animal is frozen into the blast freezer. Having capacity of almost 20 tons, 24 tons, 18 tons, 14 tons of the plant. And minus 40, it was kept for almost 12 to 16 hours. The blast freezers, the big parts of that, especially generally that top side, silver side, drum and knuckles are being kept in the blast freezers for 12 to 14 hours at minus 40 degrees centigrade. And another freezer which is used in the that industry, meat industry, is the plate freezer, where the small that shaded part or small part of the animal, especially the food part of parts are being frozen. That and plate freezer they have in a tray and that plate freezer you can say where the parts are frozen for 4 to 6 hours. 4 to 6 hours at minus 35 to minus 50 degrees centigrade, and then there again in a cartons and then it goes through the metal detector, and finally it goes to the coldest stage, where it is being kept at minus 18 to minus 20 degree, and it goes. This is the order of the meat industry, the big meat industry, the value industry, you can say the fresh meat one. And as far as the export is concerned, uh, the entire goods are in India, especially, are exported to China and Malaysia, Indonesia, Egypt, and UAE. Sometimes nowadays, that Russia and some European countries are also buying from India. No, India has, except Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia is not. So this is I'm going to come on to part two. Another subsidiary unit of this big industry is processing, and another is that bone meal. Uh, these are all associated, and every industry have mandatory requirement of the as far as the pollution control board, they have must have that effluent treatment plant. This is the big industry, big animal industry. Now, another which I have taken that another meat industry, as far as to where the almost many types of equipments are used. That is basically meat processing, where the frozen meat are coming to the industry. All of you know, for burger, patties, nuggets, hams, chicken, and both. That mutton burgers, mutton nuggets, and nugget hams. All these products are of two types of from origin: poultry, chicken, that chicken hams, chicken lambs, and the mutton lambs, mutton hams, mutton burgers, mutton patties, mutton sausage, mutton mortadella, mutton. So it has also a very important processing aspect. Right now, the video is not running, so it has. We are receiving. I also in meat industry in Dubai, Alana Fishco industry. When you have got the Indian meat is coming, MDM, mechanically deboned meat of 20 kg frozen condition. Then chicken, MDM chicken, MDM mutton. This is called in the market. They are basically MDM is basically the paste type deboned meat. They are basically paste type frozen meat. That is why it is called the mechanically deboned meat, MDM. And then at the time of processing or during the processing for the as part of the manufacturing of the processing or production of the different types of meat product is concerned, such as some meat balls, burgers, nuggets, patties, sausage, hams, mozzarella, many types of meat products, frozen meat products. They basically start the machines which are used. First is when they get their raw materials in the term of MDM from raw meat, from frozen meat from the store. They start the operation starts from the making that meat cut or shredder, where they cut into pieces. Then the ball cutters use a ball cutter where they mix the ingredients there, and the emulsions are prepared from there. And after emulsions, preparation of the emulsions, and it goes to the forming machine, whatever you want. Suppose meatball you are going to form, or burgers, or patties, or nuggets, or sauces is different. Not take the frozen part. So it goes to the nuggets forming machine. They are just fixed. And there's a very easy to handle and easy to operate machines are in the industry. They just assembling and disassembling is very easy. Dismantling of that. And after that processing, forming of that meat, such as patties, nugget, burgers, meatballs, whatever the product is, it goes in the freezer. But freezing is very important. Sometimes it is hard and sometimes it is freeze, frozen. It goes to the spiral freeze, or it goes to that tunnel freezer you can say. Tunnel freezer is tunnel freezer. Where on the conveyor, it is almost kept for 3 to 4 hours on the spiral or conveyor in the tunnel freezer. Minus 80 degree at minus 80 degrees centigrade. Minus 70 to minus 80. Where I was working in Dubai, it was minus 70 to minus 80. And after it comes out from the tunnel freezer or that spiral freezer, and then it is collected and packed according to the requirement of the market or the export. This is another, and again it goes to metal detector, then the big cartons are packed. The second part of the meat product as far as concerned is that sausage part, where the smoking or you can say the steam cooking is done, or smoking, the smoke product, sausage, hams, mortadella, and all these products are. And it has another way of what it is filling. The pastes are, the emulsions are filled into the casings. Sometimes it is natural casing, sometimes it is artificial casings. Plastic artificial casing, and then it is kept into the smokehouse where it is almost 3 to 6 hours after smoking. Then it is chilled, cooled, and then it is peeling is done there. Peeling, after peeling, it is again and in small packets, and then it goes to phase, and then after all the processes meat product is concerned, meat product processing concerned, the main machineries are used for the product processing. You can say because in the initial stage, the mechanically or the shredder is good because you have 20 kgs of chunks of the MDM meat, either chicken or mutton. Shredder is there. Then ball cutting, you need very effective and efficient ball cutter to make the paste. And the mixing of the ingredients and spices are done on that ball cutter. So it is very important. And another very important that forming machine, as far as the where you must have the adjustable that shapes and size of the. You need to maintain the weight of that. That is very important. Weight of. Suppose you are going to pack 500 grams of packet and having 10 pieces of burgers, you need to put that in that packet. So you need to maintain the weight of that. It is very important as much as the farming machine is concerned. Suppose you use 2 grams of every that individual burgers. Then you are going to pack 70 570. So it is very important to maintain the weight. Size is maintainable. It is very easy to maintain the size. But in industry, it is very important to maintain the weight of every individual of the birds. अगर आपने 2 ग्राम 3 ग्राम भी अगर कम्प्रोमाइज कर लिया एक प्रोडक्ट में तो 10 या 30 ग्राम फॉर एवरी पैकेट. Now you are going to pack 530 grams, 520 grams. Suppose you are going to pack in one day you have packed a product produce 10,000 that pack of 500 grams. So you see that 20 to 25 into 10,000 packs. That's amount you are going to lose. So it is very important. And in that case also you have underweight. If you are going to supply, the consumer will complain. So your market, you will lose the market. So it is very important. So as far as that farming machine, that patties farmer, nugget farmers, it is very important. That I have seen that it's important and the concern during the processing of that as far as the weight is concerned. And very easy, no other machineries are so important. The freezer is very used, or as the spiral freezer or tunnel freezer are generally used in the such type of freezing. So this is all about that two types of meat. First is the fresh meat product, meat, and another is the meat product. And another I miss to quote that the smoke product. Nowadays, that the smoking, the liquid is being used to avoid the smoking, real smoking of that method. They are generally smoke liquid. They are just putting in that. But it is not getting market. So a smoke is very important. And during the smoking, the maintenance of the steam as well as the temperature and for because it is fermented product, all these are the fermented product, so it takes time almost 6 hours for complete fermentation and the development of the flavor and the color, and then so it is very important. So then the smoking and the steam cooking, this part of the process type of product is very important. I have seen some of the one of my participant is Rajit, is my junior to bigger, and he knows I have already worked on that meat and meat part. So this is another third part is poultry process. Very important. In Dubai, when I was in charge of that plant, poultry processing one of the poultry processing, I'm going to start another video so you can see the poultry processing. Then I will describe. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Can you able to hear me?
Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hello. May I continue?
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Hello. Yes, sir. You're audible, sir.
Okay. So this is a very nice video for as far as the poultry processing is concerned. This is a big industry where all the plants are integrated plant. Generally, you cannot run the small type of poultry processing industry. At least you have to 20 to 50,000 birds processing of slaughtering per day. Then it will be feasible to run such type of industry, poultry processing. So the factory where it is my supplier basically in Dubai. They have 1,50,000 birds per day processing capacity. So it is a big industry. So there are no such type of individual or a small scale type of machines are generally used. So starting from the live birds coming up to the chiller, where you put your that processed birds into that chiller. Generally, as far as the poultry processing or meat, the chicken processing is concerned, in local generally they are sold in the market or supplied to the retailers or dealers or in a fresh or in a case you can say the chilled plant. So other meats are basically they supply to the industry or the caterers, big caterers, small caterers, etc. And especially for the in market is concerned, they supply fresh. So they have 6 days that storage life and their supply. So I have already visited the entire video, seen the entire video, how they are processing hygienically, and the parameters of how the quality is maintained in that. Starting from the live birds, then it goes to the scanning, especially the electrical scanning is used in almost 90% of the poultry processing. They use current in a water. So electrical scanning and where it passes through the birds, passes through the the electrified water, where 15 volt of current is used to extend the, and then that slaughtering and then a scalding and the picking of the feathers, then head removals, you have seen, then hook cutters, then wild gland removals, vein preparation, where the offals are being removed, the complete evisceration is done, then giblet harvesting, you can say, then viscera removal, and the poppers, neck breaker, and all this. Then the very important part is the washing of the poultry carcass or bird carcass. Then it goes to the chiller, and according to the weight, it is segregated. It is and then it is chilled. So this is important too, as far as the poultry processing is concerned. All of you are know that critical control points are very important, because in a very short period you have to maintain all these things. During the almost 4, 5, so sometimes it is 6 CCPs are in poultry processing, critical control point. The scalding is very important. Picking of that, it is very important to remove all the feathers and the small feathers and big feathers all. So evisceration is very important. If the customer finds something inside, then it distract the consumers. So washing is also very important critical control points. Sometimes some industry puts it on CCP, sometimes it is simple control points, and chiller where it is being chilled for a fresh market. It is very important, and packaging and shipping. These are all of that. Now comes another part of that where parts. This is a whole carcass, that whole chickens, and sometimes market demand the parts, sometimes thigh and leg and chest and deboned meat, deboned for their specified uses. So after that segregation of by weight, and as far as the market requirement, these products are packed. There is almost that sometimes leg piece, you can say, the breast part, the thigh part, this is all packed. So this is all about the poultry processing. And as far as the machineries, as the science topic is concerned, you can, this is very short 1 hour period, we cannot cover the entire machineries part. So this is and the fifth component of this topic is the fish processing. I have worked on that shrimp processing, shrimp in Dubai, where the shrimps, frozen shrimps are coming, and then it is being in the from the Chennai and in India. Sometimes it is coming from Thailand and Bangladesh to Dubai, and they are basically again reprocessing and refreezing of the frozen shrimps into breaded item. Individually, it has been washed and cleaned and thawed, and then again refreezed, and sometimes it is breaded. Sometimes crumb market is not, crumbing will not be done for as far as the shrimp. Again, basically the breaded item, breaded and sometimes crumb items in the market there. So frozen shrimps, shrimps, it is sold in the market and it is exported and all. So and again, because fish has no more machineries involvement in their processing, after the harvesting or catching of the fish and cleaning, just frozen. And as far as I have seen, I have not more experience in that fish processing, but I have sometimes involved in that as well, the quality and processing of the shrimp processing, where the frozen shrimps are refreezed for the local market in Dubai. In India, it is easier. So these are four components of that given topic to me. So I think in very short, I have covered. Okay, Priya?
Yes, sir. Sir, some question might be people want to ask.
Most, yeah.
Yes. Participants, if you want to ask any question regarding the video or apart from video, you can ask sir. He is there to clarify your doubts. Any equipment you want to know regarding the meat and poultry or fish, he is there to clarify the things.
Okay, Priya. It's almost silence everywhere.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I think they don't have any doubt. Yes. Thank you so much, sir, for coming, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Participants, we are playing a video of self-learning. So kindly see the videos. And if any doubt is there, you can ask in the chat box. We will send to the speakers and we clarify your doubts in the group. Thank you.
I welcome you all for the video demonstration session on processing of frozen chicken under capacity building component of PM FME scheme. Chicken is one of the most popular meat among poultry birds. The availability across the world and the relative ease of raising them in large number when compared to other sources of meat has turned chicken as a staple diet in any non-vegetarian cuisine. Each 100 grams of chicken provides 219 calories of energy. A protein-rich food source, 100 grams of chicken contains 24.68 grams of protein, while it contains 12.56 grams of fat. With low cholesterol and saturated fat content concentration, chicken is healthier than red meat, as chicken can be cooked easily and can be tried at a variety of methods like frying, baking, grilling, barbecuing, boiling. The meat is an all-time favorite of chefs across the world. Buying fresh food is a common practice among people, but the advent of frozen food items, many have started believing in the durability and quality of frozen products, considering the food sustainability that frozen chicken offers as compared to a fresh one. The frozen chicken industry has already become a huge market and business arena for entrepreneurs. Let us now go through the making and processing of frozen chicken in a chicken processing plant. Machines and equipments. The machines and equipments required are shacklers, slaughtering unit or killing cone, scalding unit or scalding tank, defeathering unit or defeathering machine, evisceration unit, chicken cutting machine, screw chiller, packaging machine, blast freezer and deep freezing unit, etc. Area. An area of 20,000 square feet will be required to set up 500 bird per hour plant, which includes water treatment plant, rendering plant, steam boiler and cold storage. For semi-automatic plant, an area of approximately 1,000 square feet is required. Cost. Approximately rupees 55 lakh will be required to set up an automatic plant of 500 bph, while it will be rupees 30 lakhs to set up a semi-automated plant of 500 bph. Process.
live handling and arrival of the chickens at the processing plant, raising the chickens, and then bringing them to the processing plant requires careful execution. Stunning and slaughtering, or halal. In modern poultry processing plants, every attempt is made to process the chickens quickly and painlessly. First, they are rendered unconscious and unaware of pain before slaughter. Slaughtering needs to be done neatly to avoid microbial contamination. As the birds are hanged upside down, majority of the blood is drained. Scalding. Following bleeding, the birds go through a process of scalding. Scalding is a process where the birds are immersed in hot water with a temperature of around 56 degrees Celsius that softens the skin and loosens the feathers so that the feathers can be removed easily. This process needs right temperature of water so as to not cook the chicken. Defeathering. Following scalding comes the defeathering process where the feathers are removed by aberration. Evisceration. Since every single part of the bird is used, therefore, after the removal of feathers, the birds are sent to an eviscerating line which removes internal organs and feet. The intestine is carefully examined for signs of any diseases. Any diseased bird is removed during this process. Edible organs like the heart, liver, and gizzard are sold separately. Chilling process. This process is very important to ensure the safety and quality of the chicken product. Defeathered and eviscerated chicken are dropped into a screw chiller and it remains immersed for about 30 minutes to inhibit microbial growth. Chlorine is added to the chiller water to disinfect and sanitize it for safety. Cutting. After chilling, the chicken can be further processed or packed as a whole according to the requirements. In further processing, the chicken is also sliced based on the requirements. The parts like legs, breasts, and wing pieces are neatly cut before freezing. Chicken chunks could also be cut from the full bird. The cutting is done skillfully to get meat pieces in uniform shapes for easy packaging. Chicken shall be packed in clean, different materials like polystyrene pouches, LDPE laminates, etc. The package should be sealed tightly. Freezing. For increasing the sustainability of the product, the chicken is first frozen in the blast freezer at a temperature of up to -40 degrees Celsius for 10 to 12 hours and then shall be stored in deep freezer for several months. Till now, what you have seen is the modern processes of frozen chicken demonstration video under PM-FME scheme. The Ministry of Food Processing Industries, in partnership with the state and PT governments, has launched an all-India centrally sponsored Prime Minister formalization of Micro Food Processing Enterprises scheme for providing financial, technical and business support for upgradation of existing micro food processing enterprises. For the details regarding the PM-FME scheme guidelines, various food processing demonstration videos and DPRs, please visit our web links.
Hello everyone. On behalf of Indian Institute of Food Processing Technology and the Ministry of Food Processing Industries, I welcome you all for the video demonstration session on processing of smoked pork sausage and a capacity building component of PM-FME scheme. Pork is the culinary name for the meat that comes from pig. Pork is eaten in many parts of the world. It is one of the most consumed meat worldwide. Pork has high nutritional value And due to the development of meat processing equipment, it can be processed into many things nowadays. Curing the pig meat increases its shelf life. The main purpose of pork meat processing is to preserve meat and make the meat tasty. Some of the methods of preserving the pig meat is turning the meat into ham, smoked pork, gammon, bacon, and sausages. In this video, we will look into the processing of smoked pork sausage. Sausage is a method of stuffing the meat into tubular casings made from the clean intestines. Let us now see how the pork meat is processed. Area. An area of minimum 10,000 square feet is required to start the pork processing unit. Machineries required. Machineries required are stunner, scalding tank, head dropping machine, automatic hog splitter, toe hog cutter, splitting band saw, circular splitting saw, hand skinner tool, bowl cutter, meat mincer, sausage filler, smoker oven, packaging machine, etc. Process. Pigs raised in the piggeries are sent to the slaughterhouses after they gain sufficient weight. Stunning. The pigs are stunned using electric stunner. Stunning makes the pigs unconscious. Slaughtering. Pigs are slaughtered at the slaughtering unit. Scalding. Scalding in water at around 60 degrees Celsius, normally for a period of 6 minutes, loosens the hair. If the temperature is too high, the skin will be cooked and it becomes difficult to remove the hair. The carcasses are cleaned to get rid of all the hair from the skin. Singeing. Singeing is a process of burning the superficial skin lightly. Singeing removes any remaining hairs and sets the skin. It also decreases the microorganisms and leaves an attractive, clean appearance. It may be done with a handheld gas torch. Meat processing. After singeing, the head is cut with a head dropping machine. Internal organs are removed from the stomach and chest cavity. After this, the hog and the sawtoes are removed. Cleaned carcasses are then sent to the cutting unit. At the cutting unit, the skilled workers cut the meat away from the bones and tendons. The heads and legs are removed from the torso. It is important that the meat used to make sausages should be lean without much fat so that the red meat is separated from the skin and the meat is further chopped into pieces. The chopped pieces are then taken to the grinding machines. The meat grinder converts the meat into uniform meat particles. Based on the requirements, the meat is grinded coarsely or finely. After the grinding, the meat is blended using a meat mixer where ingredients like water, salt, spices are blended with meat. The blending determines the taste and the texture of the sausage. At the next level, the stuffing is done using a sausage filler machine or a sausage stuffer. The blended meat is filled in the sausage casings. The next stage is smoking the sausages. It is an important process where the meat is cured using heat and the sausage gets its flavor and aroma. The traditional smoking methods have been replaced with modern ovens with controlled temperature. Packaging. Once the sausage is smoked, they are packed at the packaging unit as required for the delivery. Sausages are widely used as appetizers in sandwich or bread rolls. They can be cooked as main course with a stew, or the meat is extracted from the sausage to cook as desired. Till now, what you have seen is the modern processing of pork sausage demonstration video under PMFME scheme. The Ministry of Food Processing Industries, in partnership with the state and the UT governments, has launched an all-India centrally sponsored Prime Minister formalization of Micro Food Processing Enterprises scheme for providing financial, technical, and business support for the upgradation of existing micro food processing enterprises. For more details, please visit our web links.